Hello everyone, Jav here from Cut and Make Crafts, the creator of SVG Superstar coaching program, and I am here to help creatives with a full-time job start an SVG business so that they can make extra cash on the side doing something they totally love, something I am doing right now, and something so many of my clients are doing, making money doing something they totally love. So today I want to talk about a very important topic, which is the importance of investing in business knowledge. Why it is so important if you want to start an SVG business smoothly, without all the frustration, without all the trouble that comes along with starting a business. So let's get started. I'm gonna keep it real short. It's 10 p.m. over here, so it's gonna be bedtime very soon. So I'm gonna be real quick about this. So first of all, one thing that's pretty clear is running a business is not easy. It takes up a lot of effort, a lot of motivation, a lot of brain power to actually get started and be consistent in your business. People get started, but then after 1 month or 2 months, they just ditch and leave. And it's actually a huge thing, because according to the US labor statistics, approximately 20% of new businesses fail during the first 2 years of being open. That's a huge percentage, guys, because we know that starting a business takes a ton of effort, and especially if you're a solopreneur, you're doing everything on your own in a vacuum, you can get stuck in multiple different phases, and then you don't even feel like moving on. Like there's so much to make your way through. Like it's like a huge grassland, and you're just stuck in the middle of nowhere, and you have tall grasses all around you, and you need to make your way. You need to find your way to get out of there so that your business can start making money consistently. And when it comes to an SVG business, you have to be the designer, you have to be the marketer, you have to be the social media manager, you have to be the accountant, you have to be the content planner, you have to do so many different things just for running an SVG business. So and think about doing all that while you're juggling your full-time job and your kids and your family and all those all of your errands that you have to run every day. And all this together, it's like a huge thing on your head, right? And then you have these mind blocks that are my designs good enough? Are people actually gonna buy those designs? How do I manage my time? I don't feel like designing because I feel like everything is already out there. Or something like, what can I make that's unique? And probably I shouldn't even design anything. Or maybe like I'm not creative enough to design anything. Maybe I should just sit back and watch other people do their stuff, and maybe this is not gonna work for me. Or imposter syndrome, mind blocks, all of these come when you're starting your business. Even if you start a business, you post some designs and you feel like, oh no, this is not good enough. What if people have issues with my files? What if I get bad reviews? So all of these things keep holding you back, and you have to deal with all of this while you're working your full-time job. You have your kids and everything, so it's not an easy thing to do on your own. And that's why a lot of people give up and in the first couple of days, I get so many messages saying that, oh, this doesn't work. I started my Etsy shop selling SVGs and it doesn't work. This is a scam. But it's not true. If you do it right, if you follow the right method, if you work with an expert, you're obviously gonna be successful. Because I just started selling SVGs in 2020, and within a year my designs got so popular that Cricut actually asked me to create designs for them. I'm working for Cricut as a graphic designer to create SVG designs. So if you do things right, it's obviously gonna you'll see the success. But if you take the shortcuts, if you take free advice from Facebook groups, you watch free YouTube videos, you're wasting your time on free YouTube videos which don't make sense, which is so true, because so many of my clients who join the SVG Superstar coaching program say the same thing again and again, that we tried watching YouTube tutorials, but they did not make sense for a beginner, because nobody puts out detailed step-by-step information which will take you from point A to point B to point C to point D, step by step, in a structured way. This is not available for free anywhere. You're gonna find some tutorial to put together one basic design, but that is it. That's not how you build a business. You need to have all the knowledge, you need to have all the support if you want to build a sustainable business that will make money in the long run. So and because you don't have that support, you have this idea to make a living doing something you love, but with every single hurdle it feels like it's so impossible, right? Like it's completely impossible that I am actually gonna make selling my designs. Like, how on earth is that even possible? Is somebody even gonna be interested in my designs? How is that possible, right? Because you are trying to do it all on your own without actually seeking help, without actually trying to make life simpler. Like, there are easy ways to do things, but because you have this mindset issue that you don't want to work with anyone, you don't want to invest in knowledge, because of that you're just struggling on your own when that's not the case how it should be. Because there are mentors available, there are coaching programs available that you can just take help of and skyrocket your success. Like, within 6 months you can be way beyond what you are doing right now on your own. And by investing in knowledge and support that will help you achieve your goals in a shorter time, a place, by having a group where you are held accountable for your actions, a group where you can connect with others who are on the same journey as you are, people who can relate with your struggles, who can give you tips and support. That's how you build a business. Like, if you look at a company, like, how many people are there in that company? There's a CEO, there's an accountant, there's a finance manager, and assistant, you have the secretary, you have the social media manager. There are so many different people running one company, and the bigger the company, more the number of people. You have regional manager, assistant regional manager, floor manager, this manager, that manager. But when you are running your business, you have to be all that person, and which doesn't make it easy. Super difficult. And if you try to do it all on your own without having other people's support, other people's advice, you are obviously gonna end up in a burnout. Businesses are not to be run all alone in a vacuum. At some point you would need help from experts, from fellow business owners. That is why we have all these Facebook groups where you can just uh, uh, where people join and seek help. But to seek help from an expert, you obviously need to pay them to be around people who have done that, who can share share their experience and guide you through that process. And that's what you're supposed to do, rather than doing it all on your own in a vacuum. Like, think for a second, like, and just think about the companies that are growing, that new companies, old companies. Like, look at Apple. How many employees do they have? Facebook, how many employees do they have? Like, of course, when the first thing started, they did it all on their own, like created the software. But eventually, I mean, they even in when you are in a university or in all these, when you even like when you are launching your own program, like I was going through this startup program in Melbourne University. They have like such a wonderful structure. Like, they have mentors who can guide you. They have mentors from the industry to support you. And then they have industry experts that you can look up to for advice. Like, nobody does it all on their own, sitting on their computer. Everybody has support in some sort of mentoring program, in some sort of leadership program. And yep, that is it. Like, and that is how they succeed. Like, obviously the main person remains singular, but they have so much support from the surroundings, like from their peers, from their lecturers, from their mentors. That is what helps them in fighting all those roadblocks and launching their product for success. And one thing you need to understand is the amount of investment you make will reflect on the type of the result that you get. For example, if you want to get a job in Vogue or any of the big four companies, any big four tech companies or car companies, you're obviously not gonna aim to get into a community college and then go to that company, right? You are gonna aim to get into a prestigious university, top 10 university, to get that degree that will allow you, that will make you eligible to be considered for a job in the big four companies. Like the level of support and education differs in leaps and bounds, because my husband goes to Melbourne University, and that's like the one of the top most universities in Australia. It's number second or number third. I'm not sure, but in Melbourne it's the top. And for IT, he's doing masters in IT, and for IT it's the top in entire Australia. And he has to go through so many different coaching to refine his personality, to make him the top notch person, so that the moment he graduates, if he graduates with the correct grades, with the right grades, he lands a job in one of the top four companies. Like, he has 4 different mentors. He has an internship mentor, he has a course mentor, so many different mentorship and leadership links, like people to guide him in every single step. And this is something you won't get in a community college, right? So if you want a job in a big four company, in a Vogue or any of the top-notch company, you're obviously gonna go to a top-notch university, so that they sharpen up your personality, they sharpen up your skills. So once you graduate, you are eligible, your personality is eligible to be considered for one of the big four companies, and that obviously requires a huge amount of investment in Melbourne University, and it's one of the most expensive universities. It's one of the best, and it's one of the most expensive. His tuition fee is $120K. 12 with 40, guys. It's a hell lot of money, and it's a prestigious university. So obviously, if it's a prestigious university, it comes with a hefty price tag, right? So that's the thing. Like, if you want prestigious education, if you want prestigious mentorship, you have to invest a hefty amount of money. And the funny thing is, like, none of the universities are guarantee that you're gonna land a job after you graduate. Like, if you go to all the websites of the top universities, UCLA, Harvard, MIT, Oxford, Cambridge, Melbourne University, University of Toronto, I think I've named all the top universities in the world. You go to any of their websites, you will not find anything that says enroll in our university, and it's a guarantee, 100% guarantee that you are gonna land a job in big four companies, or you're gonna land a job in Vogue or whatever you want to join. That's not a guarantee. It's up to you. Even if you pay the huge amount of money, and if you enroll, if you don't do the hard work, you are not going to succeed. If you are not getting 4.0 GPA, if you're not showing up in the classes, if you're not showing up in your exams, you are not going to get that dream job of yours. So when you're investing, you are not even sure that you're going to get that money back, right? But when it comes to your business, you know that if you show up and if you do the work and if you make the investment, you are 100% going to get a return on investment. So I don't get it why people are so reluctant to invest in business knowledge, to invest in things that are actually going to give you results, right? Like when it comes to running a business, there is a guarantee that if you follow the right mentorship, if you follow if you follow the steps that are taught in the program, and if you do the hard work, there is no way that you're gonna fail. That is so not true, because I have seen my clients, they join, they do the work, and like one of my clients joined a couple of months ago, and then I started this challenge in the coaching program to make 500 in the next month, and she went from zero designing skills to making her first sale in just a couple of weeks. So it's a guarantee that if you follow the step-by-step procedure, you are gonna make back the money that you invested if you do the hard work. And any business coaching program that you join, it's a guarantee that you're gonna make the return on investment if you do the hard work. But I don't get it why, when it comes to your business, when there's a guarantee given to you, you don't want to invest. You want to lowball, you want to take shortcuts, you want to play games by making $10 investments here and there, and then you buy a $20 ebook, you spend 10 hours watching free YouTube videos, 20 hours trying to put that design together, when you can do all of this with help, with someone who can guide you. Like, why would you want to shoot yourself in the foot? I don't get it. What is wrong? Like, what is holding you back from making that investment? And it's a well-established fact, like, premium price comes with premium experience. Anywhere you go, if you want a Louis Vuitton bag, you're not gonna go to the store with $10, right? If you want a Gucci or Versace or any of the top brands, you're not going to show up with $10 in your hand, right? Because you know it's a luxury, it's premium experience, it will cost premium price. If somebody tries to sell you a Gucci bag for $10, you're going to be like, what? That's fake. That has zero quality. I'd rather go to Kmart or Walmart and buy something. So it's a well-established fact, like premium price comes with premium experience, and this applies for every single thing out there: clothes, shoes, mattresses. 3 years ago, we were super broke when we came to Australia, and my husband got these $2 tees that he was wearing at home, and the quality was so horrible. It would make him itchy, it'd get it stinky. He had to change every single day. In just a couple of hours, he'd stink up and he would have to change everything. But then he got the Adidas shirts and tees for $35, and instant change in experience. Like he wears that all day, he works out, yet he doesn't get all stinky and like he used to with the Kmart shirts. So premium price comes with premium experience, guys. This is a no-brainer. Unless like in very few cases where you get scammed. Other than that, premium price gives you premium result. So the moral of the story is, if you want life-changing experience, open up your mind and think big. Think about premium investment. Same thing applies to your business. A $97 course will not get you the same results as a $1,000 coaching program, because the quality of students is different, the support is different, the strategies are different. If you go into a $97 coaching program, you go with the mentality, oh, it's just a $97 coaching program. You treat it like a disposable Walmart stuff that you can just buy, use, and throw. That's the mentality when people join a $97 course. They don't want to work. They just go through the syllabus. Oh, okay, this. Okay, blah. I can't do this. Screw this. That's how people treat a $97 course. You are not gonna get the support, the motivation, the whole environment of that is like, people just don't want to work. They don't take things seriously. So it's up to you what environment you want to be in. Do you want to be surrounded by people who are not serious, or do you want people who are actually working towards their goal? So obviously, if you make a bigger investment, your commitment is also bigger. For example, I just joined this $18,000 program, and just looking at that money getting deducted from my account every month, it's just like a kick in the butt to get up and do the work that is required to make that money back. So big investments come with big commitments. So if you join a $97 program, nobody's gonna be committed to getting the results, because it's just a $97 program that people can just buy and toss in the corner. They won't have the motivation to work on it. But in a $1,000 program, in a $10,000 program, people are more invested to getting the results, and that creates a whole ecosystem where everybody is working together towards their goals, and you get motivated just by looking at other people's success. Like, okay, this girl joined with me and she already made a sale. Oh my God, what am I doing? It just kicks you in the butt. It gets you working, and it gets you to show up and do the work. So all this matters when you are running a business, because when you're running a business, it's so easy to lose the motivation, to not be consistent, which is the whole success depends on your consistency. And if you're doing it all alone, you can get so inconsistent. You can get stuck with all the mind blocks that you're going through. Like, you want to be in a crowd where people are actively working towards their goal. They're getting out of their comfort zones. They're showing up and they're doing the work that is required. And that doesn't happen in a $97 program. And because you need all that support with mind blocks, you run into like issues with the designing. This is very common. Like, every single person in my coaching program runs into this kind of issues with the designing, how to do certain things. And I create personalized tutorials for them so that they can quickly move to the next step. You get stuck with the designing steps, you get stuck with the what to design, and then there are major mindset blocks, like, what if my designs are not good enough? What if nobody wants to buy my designs? And things like that would just hold you back. And in my SVG Superstar coaching program, we have weekly coaching calls during this session where we just talk about the mindset, how to deal with mindset blocks, like how to move forward. And we just talk through this all just so that we can move to the next step. So 2 weeks ago, my students were struggling with mind blocks. We had a deep conversation about it in the coaching call, and now they're making progress. So many people have submitted their designs just this week, and everybody is just like moving forward. If they want to, like, those who are putting the effort, they are moving forward, they are seeing the results. So there's a lot of things that goes on in running a business, and a lot of people say that what's the guarantee? Like, the guarantee is that if you show up and you do the work, you are gonna see the results. You will make back the money that you invested. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and sell you a program that doesn't work. Like, how can you sleep at night with stuff like that? Like, I have this huge following, and then most of you know me as Jav, and then I have like huge following on Instagram, Facebook. Like, how do you sleep at night selling a program which has no return on investment? Obviously, I cannot do that. I've been in this industry, in the online business world, since 2013, and all my clients so far are super happy with me. So obviously, I'm not gonna sell you something that doesn't work. And you can go, is like, before this, I was selling handmade bag business coaching program, how to sew bags, sewing patterns, and I have had multiple customers from all over the world, multiple clients, and some of my customers, some of my students still follow me. So you can go and talk to them, you can go and chat with them. I'm not gonna sit here selling you some scam. So another thing you need to understand is that coaching programs are a two-way relationship, just like going to a college or a school. If no matter how much content you are given, if you don't do the work, if you don't show up, you are obviously not going to be successful, no matter how expensive your program is. And by the end of the day, you are completely responsible for your own results. You will have the roadmap, you'll have the strategies to move forward through the roadblocks, but how you do it, how much time you want to spend on it, depends completely on you. So that's the bottom line. the 3 things that you need to take away from today's live class. Number 1, it's not easy, almost impossible to build a business, to build a thriving business on your own. If it was so easy, you won't see all these Etsy shops popping up every day selling stolen designs from other designers. It's not easy. That is why you see so many people taking the shortcut, taking the easy way out, taking the wrong way out. So it's not easy. If you want to build a thriving business that grows in years to come, you obviously need help. Secondly, what you need to understand is premium pricing comes with premium results. If you want amazing results, you need to make amazing investments. You are not going to get the same results that you get in a $97 program from a $1,000 program. Different price points, different people, different results. And last thing you need to know is you are responsible for your own results. If you don't show up, if you don't do the work, you're not going to see the result. That is it. So that was all about today's live session. I hope you guys found it helpful. If you want to learn how to start a successful SVG business, sign up for my free masterclass by going to jav.svg.superstar on Instagram, and you'll find a link over there to sign up for my free masterclass that shows you how to start a successful SVG business. You don't have to do it on your own. You have the roadmap. Just go and check it out. And it's free. So go ahead and have a look. And yep, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, pop them here. I'm just gonna scroll to see if somebody left questions. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.